Hello guys, thanks for watching my channel. Uh, you watch my videos to learn how to repair or build cabinets, and after watching the video, I know a lot of you are probably scratching your head saying, how did he do that? Or, I don't have the equipment to do that. And that's not what my channel was supposed to be about, and I apologize. I've had several people who have asked me, Tony, can you do weekend courses to teach people how to do cabinet repair or to build your own cabinets? Well, I thought about that, and the answer is probably no, because these people live all over the country, and it's not cost effective for them to come and spend one day and me try to teach them everything in one day. It's not possible. And I went back and watched my videos, and the videos are not what I want. That's not what I set out to do. I've watched other people's videos, a ton of videos on building cabinets and doing repairs. And it seems as though everybody just shows them building a cabinet. They go to the table saw, they cut the parts out. They go to the bandsaw, they cut the parts out. They get the router, they route out the templates. But nobody shows you how or why they're doing what they're doing. That's not what I want. I don't want people to say, well, I don't have thousands of dollars to buy an overhead router. I don't have thousands of dollars to go out and buy a Unisaw table saw. I don't have several $100s to go out and buy a really nice bandsaw or drill press. You know, all I've got is a skill saw and a jigsaw and a drill, and that's okay, because that's where I started out too. I didn't start out with really nice equipment. I didn't start out with five table saws, two band saws, uh, two miter saws, an overhead router, planers. I started out just like you did. And that's what I want to get back to. So here's my plan. I'm cleaning out part of my building, and I'm going to put together a home shop using the same tools that you guys would have. Now, I'm going to do my regular video in my main shop, and I'm going to do a secondary video to show you everything that I use in the other shop can be done with what you have at home. If I use a router table in my shop, I'm going to teach you how to make a router table. Cheap, on a budget. Everything's going to be on a budget. I'm not going to have any tools in that building that you wouldn't have in your garage or your dad's building or your grandfather's barn. We're going to make this cost effective and teach you to learn what I'm doing. If you don't have a $2,000 antique maple workbench, that's fine. Sawhorses and a piece of plywood will work. So what I'm going to do in that shop is I'm not going to buy a piece of equipment, heavy equipment, like a table saw or a bandsaw, nothing that I will spend over $100 on. And I feel like $100 is pretty reasonable for anybody. If you saved up $25 a week for a month, you'd have $100. You know, if it took you 10 weeks to save up $10 a week to buy a table saw, we'll teach you how to do that. You know, you're not going to have top of the line equipment. You're going to have home equipment. You're going to buy it used. You're going to buy it on Craigslist, Marketplace, ads in your local newspaper, yard sales, flea markets. And don't say it can't be done, because it can. I picked up this DeWalt 621 plunge router this weekend. On Amazon right now, you can still buy this router. It's like $369. I gave $30 for it at a yard sale, at a flea market, along with a bunch of clamps that I gave $2 a piece for. That's what I want to show y'all guys how to do. Everything's going to be on a budget. None of my heavy equipment's going to be over $100. None of my hand tools are going to be over $50, like my routers and skill saws, jigsaws, scroll saws. All of that's going to be less than $50. All of my hand tools are going to cost less than $20. I'm not going to go out and spend $100 for one chisel, when you can go to Harbor Freight and buy a whole set for $9. They may not be the same quality as that $100 chisel, but we're building arcade games. We're not building fine furniture. Okay? So stick with me. We're going to make this funner, less expensive, more educational, and anything that I use in my other video, I'm going to teach you how to make on your own, on a budget, so you can do it with what you have. And I'm very glad you guys stuck with me, and I hope I've seen the error of my ways, and this will be a little more educational, and I want you guys to enjoy it and actually learn something. I want the channel to grow. I'm looking at different paths to do this, and sometimes I get a little distracted because I'm old. I don't really think that everybody doesn't have a Unisaw, but I remember when I started out, I didn't have it either. And there's nothing wrong with that. So guys, bear with me. And as soon as I get that other side of the building straightened out, we'll start putting the equipment in there. And until then, I'll still be using this part of the shop, but I'll go back and show you how to do everything with hand tools. So thanks for your subscription and thanks for watching. And let me know your response. Any ideas of what you want to do, what you want to learn, that's what I need to know. Because what I do may not be anything that you're interested in. Let me know what you want to know. What kind of repairs do you need to do to your cabinet? Send me some pictures. Let's see what we can do. I've got about 200 cabinets in storage. I'm sure anything that has a problem on your cabinet, I've got one on mine. We can pull it out and repair it, and I'll show you how to do it. Guys, thanks for watching, and I apologize.